Do you all remember Arby and the Chief? I do. I love it. I still love it. It's one of my favorite Machinima series, even to this day. And there was a point in time where I may have sorta kinda accidentally preserved it when Machinima went under. Let me explain. It was 2018. I was 15 at the time and I was very, very sick. I was homesick from school for about 6 weeks with a mix of pneumonia, bronchitis, and the flu. It was not great. I wouldn't recommend dealing with that. And given that all I could do was just lie in bed and wait for the copious amounts of medication that I was taking run its course through my system, I spent a lot of time watching Machinima. Red vs. Blue, the old Darkspire stuff, Rise of the Spartans, a bunch of the horror zombie Machinima that was out at the time, and Arby and the Chief. And I found this re-upload of the series that was the entirety of the first season, just all edited together. And it had gotten claimed by Machinima, because of course it did. And all the audio was taken down, but the video was still up. And me being a dumb 15-year-old, I decided I'm going to protest Machinima by editing the first season together and uploading it to my YouTube channel. Because this is what I did when I was 15. I really didn't have much to worry about. And this was a few months before Machinima went defunct and a bunch of stuff got lost. So things like Arby and the Chief, Battlefield Friends, things like that, those were gone and lost for a while. This was all before any of that happened. So fast forward a few months, and I start getting a bunch of YouTube notifications. And I realized that my video has amassed 50,000 views. I had no idea why. I had people in the comments saying, "Thank you for saving the series, it's all gone now, blah, 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 blah." I was like, what are you all talking about? And I quickly Googled something, and realized that Machinima died a couple weeks before. And I had realized that I had accidentally preserved a series that I loved. So fast forward to about July of 2018, I upload an edit of Season 2 that I made. That gets about 12,000 views. And then I start making some content at the time that I was enjoying making, but realize now is quite bad. And many years ago, I went and deleted all of it. It's all lost to time. It's not good. You're not missing anything. And then fast forward from that to about January of 2019, I get a Twitter notification. And it's from John Graham, the guy who made Arby and the Chief. And I read it, and apparently, my videos were the first thing that popped up on YouTube when I looked up Arby and the Chief, because I did this on a couple other people's computers and a couple other people's phones, because I was with my friends at the time when this happened, and it turned out to be true. And it was basically along the lines of, "Hi, thanks for preserving the show. I really appreciate it. Unfortunately, fan uploads are hurting my actual views, so could you please unlist it or take it down? I appreciate you preserving it. Thank you very much. Have a good day." And I was kind of starstruck because I just never expected that to happen. And what gets even funnier is that there were two other people who made re-uploads of the series who apparently had already been contacted by John Graham, and I was the only one who hadn't because he couldn't find me anywhere. And he found me for some reason because he posted on his Twitter saying, "Hi, I need you to help me find this account." And they found me via profile picture. He had his fan base commit a Twitter manhunt to find me to ask me to take the video down, which I find very funny. So, yeah. I may or may not have accidentally preserved a Halo Machinima, which I love Halo Machinima. I've been recently binging a lot of Red vs. Blue. Season 13 is probably my favorite. The 11 through 13 chorus arc is my favorite thing in the entire show. I know people really like the seasons 6 through 10. Personally, I like seasons 6 through 8. I skipped 9 and 10 because while it's good, it's telling two separate stories simultaneously, and I'm just more of a fan of telling one story at a time, but that's just me. Overall, this was kind of funny. Also, a bit of an update for the channel. The Broforce video is getting delayed a little bit. It's still going to come out. I will have another video of that type coming out in a couple weeks, which I'm going to start work on basically now. And that video will be on Halo Combat Evolved. I really like Halo, and I've been in a bit of a Halo kick lately, and I figured I'd make a video on that. And the main reason why I'm doing that instead of Broforce is because I've played Halo CE so many times to the point where it's going to be easier for me to write the script. Because I am incredibly busy. I have 2 jobs, and I work 60-hour work weeks. And I have very little time to myself to actually be able to make videos. That's the main reason why I put out these small little videos, or these ones with very minimal editing that's just kind of me ranting about something for 20 minutes. It's because I enjoy making content. That's really it. I enjoy making the content that takes more time to do. Trust me, if I had the time to do that, every video would be like that. But it can't, because I don't have the time to do that, and I don't want to go a week without you guys having some sort of video. And I know that sometimes the content changes. I mean, for God's sakes, last week I made a food review video. That was just because I thought it would be funny. But also I enjoy making videos, so I figured that would be fine. The Broforce video will come out after the Halo CE video. But that's the next video down the pipe. I just wanted to give everybody some clarification, since I know that was a bit of a change-up. Trust me, I know it might be disappointing for some of you, but I figured it'd be best to be transparent and honest, since making videos on games that I am not familiar with in terms of script writing is a lot harder than doing one about a game that I've been playing for about 15 years. So, yeah. That's the video. Hope you all have a good day. Have a good night.